want an easy DIY way to how to power your van, you gotta listen to this. What up? It's your boy Mikey Will here with another look. This ain't a tutorial. This is like kind of like a guide, you know what I'm saying? But I have actually two right here, Suron batteries. These are custom made, homemade. I made them. Suron batteries. And I don't know if you know what a Suron is. Look it up. It's like the most powerful e-bike ever made. Yada yada yada. You can argue it. Whatever. You can argue whatever you want to say. It's the most popular one out there. But I actually made these like a while ago for my Suron, and I was just like, what am I gonna do with these batteries in the wintertime other than just like store them and stuff like that? But I was just like, yo, I'm actually building a van. Let's put these batteries to use because I know they're high capacity, they can handle high amps, and I know I personally built them with really good cells, you know what I'm saying? Lithium ion cells is the move. There's like a bunch of other stuff you can get out there like lithium polymer and stuff like that. My little perrito is going so crazy over there. But I don't know if you guys know what a lithium polymer cell is. They look more square like this. And I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll actually put a little zoom up close up of this. This battery is actually completely toasted. It is bloated to bits, you know what I'm saying? It is no bueno, you know what I'm saying? And that could happen to even like the best of the best lithium polymer cells. I know with the lithium ion, I had a lot of very good, like no problems at all. I actually do not trust them with like regular like cars and dirt bikes, other than like fully EVs or like hybrid and stuff like that, because I just don't like putting lithium ion cells in a regular bike that, I don't know, it's not designed to just charge and discharge just that fast all the time. So, but these batteries, let's get back to this. These are this is how I'm going to power the van. It's so simple, you know what I'm saying? Other than like building the battery, if you guys want to check out how to build a custom battery, whether it's 48 volt, 52 volt, 60 volt, 72 volt, it's pretty much all the same. All you're going to need is a bunch of cells, 18650 cells or 21700 cells. It really isn't much, you know what I'm saying? You just need a bunch of them. Like, you just, I guess, just multiply it by like 4 or 5 and you just get like a nice little 5-piece setup. But both of these have 120 cells, but these have, this one's 21700 cells, and this one is 18650 cells. This is Mali cells, these are Samsung cells, and this is the inverter. Oh geez. This is the inverter that I will be using, and it is awesome. I actually have tried like, I mean, I'm new to van life. I don't know if you guys noticed. I posted one video, but if you guys want to check it out, feel free to check it out. Like there's other stuff out there like jackery and stuff like that, and you don't have to be like a mechanical genius to figure out how to like put these batteries together. It's not really that hard. You just kind of need a spot welder. You need a little bit of time and just a little bit of supervision, just because if you're new to it, you can mess up, and then you can arc something, maybe weld something out, short the whole battery, and then next thing you know, you just wasted like $300 and $400, sometimes even $500, you know what I'm saying? So it's like deep. But like other than that, like, and I can see why people go to these cells because they're a lot cheaper. This is actually for a drone battery, but they make them a lot bigger, and you guys, like an easy way to power like a van is with like an e-bike battery. I don't know if you guys ever thought about this. And an e-bike battery is completely capable of handling any type of I mean, not all e-bike batteries. Let me get that. Let me backtrack. But like the general like consensus of them, or like the 48 volt ones are pretty good. And you don't have to have 72 volt like these either. You can have a 48 volt because these inverters do come in 48 volt, and it just makes life super easy. I said mad easy at first. I don't know if you guys from the East Coast, everyone talk kind of crazy around here, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So, and that brings me to another thing. A lot of people go with solar. I'm actually not gonna go with solar. I have a high top roof van, and why put solar? I mean, I'm not against solar at all. I think it's fantastic that people are hooking up solar to their van. They're getting like a lot of range out of just their van just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? But like if you're traveling, like I'm like a weekender, you know what I'm saying? you're gonna really want just like an inverter, you know what I'm saying? Like an inverter. This one's from Napa. This one's a little 750 watt inverter, and I can just charge my battery while the engine's running while I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 batteries here, so I can have one plugged in, running all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? It can handle a bunch of stuff. I'll get into that in a second. But this one goes up to 750 watts. That would probably get me around like 5 amps worth of charging. That would probably take these things about like 4 hours to charge, 5 hours to charge. I usually charge about like 12 amps, and it usually takes them about an hour and a half to charge. You can charge a little bit faster, but remember that also degrades the battery cells. The battery manufacturers never tell you that, like, oh, fast charge. It will degrade the battery cells, but I don't even want to get in trouble for saying some crazy stuff like that, even though I probably won't. And like, I can show you the Jackery. The Jackery's with power on the light right now, but this is what's really inside the Jackery. It's really just like a little pack like this. You got like, this is like the cells and stuff like that. You got your BMS. Got a little voltmeter here, but that's for me, and you guys don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. But you guys can see how easy it is to make a battery. You need some cell holders, some nickel strips, and like a spot welder. You know what I'm saying? And just follow like any battery diagram. It's just really just positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, and then you end up whatever you end up. Because this one is 6S. 6S with like 24 cells, so it'd be like 6S. Yeah, 24 cells. This little dog is distracting me. Put this away real quick. But yeah, let's show you guys how easy it really is to use these things. I actually have, let's get into the connectors real quick. I have QS8 connectors on here, and they're just high current connectors. You can have, I use XT60s to charge, so it's completely normal, you know what I'm saying? You can also buy these things on Amazon. Well, maybe not these ones specifically, but like you can buy like e-bike batteries on Amazon. I really wouldn't trust like the AliExpress ones, but like you just look at like local battery manufacturers. Like Electron Company is they like outsource their batteries, but like it's great. They have great batteries for selection, like 52 volt, they have 72 volt batteries, and those batteries will last you a long time in a van. And you can power crazy things like a heater, like your computer, all this crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you plug in like your computer or like crazy electronics, I would recommend getting like a power strip with like a good filter on it, you know what I'm saying? Just so like you don't damage your good electronics, you know, like that stuff that means well to you. You don't want to wreck it like on the way and stuff like that. But alright, let's get into this. Oh, yo. Yeah, so this inverter, simple. It says 4,000 watts, but that's like surge watts. You guys gotta make sure to not get caught off guard with the surge watts, because you'll think it's like, oh, I'm gonna get 4,000 watts. I'm like, no. Like, it's like it'll get like continuous 2,000 watts, which is plenty. You know what I'm saying? That's more than enough for like a heater or anything. Really. I mean, even like an air fryer, you know? Like an air fryer gets like 1,800 watts. I'm not saying to run this thing at full capacity, but it can handle it. I recommend definitely like not going to full capacity. Just because these things are from China, and you never know like how good they really are, you know? I mean, obviously they'll just destroy themselves internally before the battery does, and that's why I like use high quality parts on these batteries that you build. And other than that, let's plug one in real quick. Let's plug in this one. Let's make sure your leads are all the way screwed in, you know what I'm saying? Your QS8 connector, got the female side going to the male side. Just like that. Hold up, let's turn this thing on. We're at 74 volts. And look at that. Put this thing down for a second. Alright, let's plug in this little heater. Move this bad boy out of the way since it's toast. Alright. Little red light came on. Got a little fan action here. This fan's a little loud. Definitely on the louder side. I don't know if you guys are light sleepers or heavy sleepers or light sleepers. But it's a little loud. But the draw is pretty even. Yeah, this is on the highest setting. This is 1500 watts, y'all. 1500 watts. And this thing would probably run for about like 3 to 4, probably like 4 to 5 hours. On like maybe like a lower setting, maybe like 1100 watts, probably be like really chill. But it's cool. Alright. Let's turn that off real quick. Unplug this. But yeah, guys, it's so easy for you guys to power your van. Like this is like I can just plug in regular any 110 outlet. These things come in 240, 110, 120. They come in a bunch of ranges, and they work. Like they're in good condition. So make sure you guys try to look at all the other options on batteries and stuff before you just kind of just fall into like the Jackery strap or like the Rock Pal strap. Even though those are great brands, I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I'm not bashing them. Like, these are great things, but like just know like there's bigger and better things out there. And a lot of people just get like big car batteries and connect them, which are great too. You know what I'm saying? These are on a little bit more pricier side. Like if you went and looked up a Suron battery, a 72 volt Suron battery, it's gonna be pricey. It's gonna be around like $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made me get into battery building myself. I just couldn't afford it, you know? It is what it is. But I'm big dog now, you know what I'm saying? Not really. Still little dog, But if you guys are still watching this, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Everything helps so much, guys. If you're still watching this, I really appreciate everything. My little Perito done scurried off somewhere. She's probably a little upset that I'm not playing with her right now. Oh man, I wish you guys the best on your travels and stuff like that. I can't wait to get out there myself. I just want to show you how I'm going to power my van. I got 2 of these things. Going to be able to cruise for a while, have some good electric warmth. And I really wish you guys to pursue every angle of this van life thing. Like it is an ongoing thing, and who knows, like you might be like the next best thing, you know. I don't know. I'm not even like look at me. But it is what it is, y'all. Alright, y'all. Got more content coming soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. Peace. I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. These bitches will cry and be lying in your face. Look at the nuts, gotta know how they play. The money